it's never been about the quality of the facility. It's the quality of the facilitator. Whatever you are, your world is yours. I'm going to take y'all to the highest level of awareness, but I'm not going to expand on it because most of you have a real difficult time keeping things concrete and not getting arbitrary. Understanding the difference between concepts and abstract versus arbitrary bullshit. Anyway, it's not the quality of the facility. It's the quality of the facilitator. It's not the quality of the facility. It's the quality of the facilitator. Whatever you are, your world is yours. At the highest level, you are spirit manifest into matter, right? Actually and factually. And spirit manifests into matter for the ability to experience itself as itself, right? So you have to understand that energy needs matter to be facilitated, ultimately. And that's why you have a material existence. And once you recognize it's not the quality of the material, but the quality of that which facilitates, right? It's not the quality of the facility, it's the quality of the facilitator. Then you realize it's never been about where you are or necessarily what you have. It's about who you are, who's using it, and how they're making best use of the facilities at hand. You see these bars? They got these same type of bars in prison. Same people getting money, figuratively, not actually, right? Because a lot of people confuse working out with getting money. If working out was actually getting money, a lot of these fucking dummies would actually be rich and living lifestyles that they actually want, instead of telling themselves that they don't want to live better lifestyles and staying in the motherfucking park all day. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Your life is like this, homie. I'm trying to enlighten you. Anyway, the bars, they got them in the gym. They got them out here in Egypt. They got them in Fort Greene Park. They got them in anywhere, right? Gravity is everywhere. So it's not the quality of the facility that matters. It's the quality of the facilitator, right? So even when you think about your body is the facility. The soul is the facilitator. The mind is a tool. It's the facilitator. So you're supposed to be the soul using the mind and using the body, facilitating the mind and the body, as you are anyway, but you're a low quality facilitator, to coordinate your resources, mainly coordinate your will and your imagination mixed with this intellect. I'm giving you intellectual information. So now you have little toys inside your sandbox of your mind, and you, the child in the sandbox, the soul, is meant to build with what you have by using your imagination and your willpower to construct a superior reality. It's as simple as that. I'm beyond explaining shit to the lower level people. There will always be poverty in this world. There will always be a certain frequency and a certain level of consciousness, no matter what society you jump into, no matter what racial group or ethnic group, because when you get on the Eastern Hemisphere, it's not a melting pot like New York, where you have multiplicity of ethnicities cohabitating the same environment, it's the same space. You'll go to Egypt and there's nothing but 99% Egyptians, 99.5% Egyptians. Like, I'm a super duper uber minority. If you go to the Philippines, it's gonna be nothing but Filipino people, super duper uber minority. Anywhere you go that's not your geographic, genetic origin, epicenter, right, of the origins of your genetics in the Eastern Hemisphere, you're going to be an automatic minority. So in learning that, you understand one thing. That society has upper class, middle class, upper class, upper middle class. It has the whole gamut. It has the hood, the poverty consciousness, and it has the prosperity consciousness, the people with plenty, the people with many, the people with abundant, the people who don't even think that there's a possibility for them to not have money. Right, that exists everywhere. In America, it's just shuffled by appearance. But you go anywhere in the world, you realize that poverty is a consciousness. So, I say all that to say, you need to awaken to the fact that it's not the quality of the facility. I could be in Fort Greene Park, I could be in Wingate, I could be fucking Lincoln Terrace, I could be at Blink, I could be at Dean CrossFit, I could be at Lifetime Fitness, I could be in Egypt on the beach, I could be in fucking the ghetto of Egypt, fucking Faisal or some shit, in the yard, you feel me, dusty ass gym. Or I could be in what's equivalent to what seems like Equinox out here in Egypt. The facility doesn't matter. It's the facilitator. And then once you recognize that the soul is the facilitator, now we're getting to the heart of the matter. You have to understand that there are inferior facilitators, inferior coordinators of existential resources, such as time, energy, matter, material, and it goes back to what I said. You have to be the individual in the sandbox, the child in the sandbox, and understand that you have an imagination and you have willpower. I'm gifting you tools and toys for you to intellectually play with. Now you have ideas. You're meant to put these ideas together and properly coordinate and facilitate that which I give you, and then create and construct and put together a superior order of reality through a superior order of mentality. So it's the quality of the facilitator, the individual, and not the facility. Because there are plenty of people who have way less, as I used to have way less, and still accomplished way more at a higher quality and a higher degree than people who have so much, yet do so little, accomplish so little, because they're ultimately incompetent. Why your world is yours. So, what you need to really focus on is becoming a high quality facilitator. So many people say that they know or think that they're intellectual. If you were truly intellectual, you would be rich. If you were truly intellectual, you would be putting together things with your imagination and your willpower and engineering your reality. It starts with you. If you can't even get this right, the primary facility and the closest facility to the facilitator, right? Then what? You can't put nothing like this together. So it starts with the basics. We call it personal development. We call it personal excellence. We call it professional development. But it's professionally being yourself. It's personal professionalism. That's what we do. You could call it mindset coaching. You can call it whatever the fuck you want to call it, bro. But the bottom line is, you are an amateur at being yourself. You suck at being you. You're a low quality facilitator of your own existence. Admit that, accept that, embrace that. And once you embrace that, willingly, wholeheartedly, and openly, then you can begin to build your skill, build your quality of will, build the effectiveness of you using your imagination and your intellect to put things together, and increase your comprehension so that you can get results faster. What is the secret Sheikhy formula of value? Value equals distance divided by time by energy. Once you actually become comprehensive and competent, skillfully a facilitator of resources, time, energy, and matter, mental materials as well, intellectual materials as well, then you will be able to achieve results faster in a short amount of time, without wasting time and wasting energy, fumbling and fiddling with your mind, and ultimately being inept and proving yourself to be incompetent. The greatest mental illness, the most superior, I don't even want to say superior, the most highest level, the highest level of mental illness is incompetence. There are plenty of people doing what takes 1 minute out here while you're taking 10. If it takes you 10 minutes to do something that it takes another person 1 minute, you are inferior. If it takes you 10 minutes to do what it takes 100 people, 100,000 people 1 minute to do, you are incompetent. You're taking too long to do simple shit, and it's not just hurting you, it's really killing your life. You're wasting your lifetime. You're running out of lifetime, not recognizing how ineffective, foolish, and incompetent you are. So it's not the quality of the facility. I could give you a workout, home workout. You could be in the calisthenics workout. It's a reflection of competence. These bodies are reflections of competence, of the ability to integrate the mind, the imagination, and engineer from a thought form into manifest competently and effectively. Consider the vibrations raised, because so many people make excuses. I don't have a gym. I don't have this. I don't have that. It's not the quality of the facility. It's the quality of the facilitator. You're fucking with Sheikhy Chic. Sheikhy Chic did it from Fort Greene Park in the snow, in the blizzard. Why? Because I wasn't simply building my body and doing reps and doing muscle ups. The fuck? I was building my mind primarily and building my body as well. There are people who are just building their bodies and not building their minds at all. And don't ever confuse willpower with mental strength. The mind has many facets and different organs, as I mentioned inside this video. You have the imagination, you also have the will, you also have the intellect, you also have the faculty of reason. There's so many different components of what the mind is. So don't just simply think that a will unguided by intelligence, just brass, crude will, is going to be sufficient to manifest the beautiful world that we live in. None of this is simply by will. It's made by intelligence, imagination, and intellect paired with the will. Nothing can be done without the will. But if there's nothing but will and no intelligence and no intellect and no vision and no imagination, no vision, then nothing can be done, because all animals on this planet are willful creatures. That's just what it is. Consider the vibrations raised. Will is the beginning, and that's why we work out every day, because we cultivate a superior willpower. But working out, like I said earlier in this video, if working out actually equated to getting money, then all these motherfuckers that you see working out all day would not still be in the same cribs, in the same hood, in the same park, in the same facility, and the same level of financial inability that they are. So who you gonna fuck with? I'm not here to just be observed. I'm here to serve. And I'm here to serve on levels that you cannot catch up to, because I'll tell you something, homie. Monkey see, monkey do. So you can see a motherfucker do some shit like this. And copy that. But monkey can't do what monkey can't see, homie. Monkey see, monkey do. But monkey can't do what monkey can't see. So what's really required here? Vision. Consider the vibrations raised.